Good morning, everybody. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Party people, can you hear me? Party people, can you hear me? Party people, can you hear me? Okay, thank y'all. Thank y'all for letting me know y'all can hear me. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Listen, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, yes, we got to talk. Pull on up to the table. Pull up to the table. Okay. Ooh. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me start speaking to y'all. Let's see who we got in the chats. I see Sweet Essence. Good morning. PN2 Ross. Good morning. Carla Johnson. Good morning. Let's see. Kales. Good morning. Boo. Good morning. Cam. Good morning. LaQuanza. Good morning. Baby Peaches. Good morning. Mocha Drop. What it do? What it do? Good morning. Tamika Rush. Good morning. Good morning. Miss Lee. Good morning. Good morning. Effie. Good morning. Let's see who else. Miss Charlene Ford. Good morning. Mama Bees. I see you. Good morning. Baby Girl 1981. Good morning. Lysandra. Good morning. Miss Valencia. Good morning. Bama Girl. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Lysandra. Okay. I think I spoke to everybody thus far that is in the chat. I don't think I missed anybody. All right, y'all, come on up in the room. We're gonna get started at the 10-minute mark, y'all, because listen, later on today we will be recapping part 2 of the Diddy trial from yesterday. Um, I didn't come back yesterday because I listen. Yesterday was just one of them days. Sometimes you just had them days, right? And yesterday was just one of those days. I was going off on everybody for everything. It was just one of them days. Jackie, I feel like Jackie really effed my day up, is what I feel like. And so it just kind of trickled down from there. What's going on, Mama V? What's going on? But Jackie, I don't want you to think that you got me off my rocker like that. You didn't. It's mainly some personal stuff, okay? Because you all right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mama V. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, y'all? Whew, okay. I don't know what I did. Mm. Okay, y'all. Let me grab my water. I should have done it a while ago. Whew. Listen, I've been getting my water in. I've been getting my walk on. Listen, I ain't gonna probably be summertime fine, honey, but I'ma be fine. Um, how was my dad doing? My dad is better. My dad is getting better. Um, he is getting better. He is now in a rehab facility, so he is getting better. Thank you for asking that, because nobody really has asked me that. And so, he is doing better. I appreciate that. Mm. Oh, Jesus, that water tastes so good, crisp. Hey, Princess Faith, what's going on, TNC family? What's up? What's going on, Jackie, with your Tweety bird looking ass? I know you listening helpful. You know Jackie here. Jackie gonna Jackie gonna send me a what's her name in a minute. Watch, a email on how she ain't like this live stream I'm doing. Jackie gonna meddle. Watch. We know she watching. We know she watching. Oh, nephew is good. Nephew's son is good, honey. He is good. Um, child, he don't normally sleep in, but he is sleeping in, and I'm here for it. Hey, Melanin Beauty, what's going on? We need to identify her so we can keep her out of your chat. But see, the crazy thing is she'll create a new name. Jackie is Looney. Now, if you ever wanted to see a Looney Tunes, Jackie is a Looney Tunes. Okay, Jackie is a Looney Tunes. Because I don't understand why Jackie keep coming back. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, listen, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. All right. Well, I can wait for a few more minutes. My last day in the beach. Oh, I'm jealous. I wish I was down to the beach. I wish I was down to the beach. It would be nice to be down to the beach. Jackie is crazy. Jackie is a stalker, Uncle Drop. Jackie a stalker. She really weird. You know, she's trash. She's all of the things. And if y'all in my Patreon, I'm posting that video today. hmm If y'all in my Patreon, I am definitely posting that video today. Mm-hmm. Yep. As a matter of fact, let me yeah, I'm posting a video today of Jackie. So if y'all in my Patreon, so y'all can hear, Miss Jackie. Um, so y'all can hear her. You know what the people say now? They say everybody's crashing out. So y'all can hear Jackie crashing out. Yeah. Okay. Let me see here. Yep. Ooh, it's downloading quick too, honey. It's downloading quick. All right, we almost there, y'all. We got about 2 more minutes before we get started. Let me see. I'm about to put that on there right now. All right. Oh, thank you, baby peaches. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for the well wishes for my family. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and Jackie. All right. So I'll put this on there once I get done with this. All right. What up, though, everybody? What up, what up, what up, though? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. So, listen, what we are here to discuss is boots on the ground. Y'all know boots on the ground is. Y'all know boots on the ground, sweater dress, spin to the Sherry Shepherd show. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Boots on the ground. You can hardly hear me. Is anybody else having audio issues? Is anybody else having audio issues? Do I sound far away? Or can you guys hear me okay? Hey, Mia. Hey, Ray 8405. Um, so y'all can hear me good. Okay. Maybe cut your phone up and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. But the people say they can hear me. You are a little low, but I can hear you. Okay. Um, well, y'all, I may be talking low because nephew is in the next room, honey. I gotta, you know, I gotta keep it cute. Okay, so you guys know boots on the ground, ain't ne? over there. I'm just gonna call his name, Anthony, boots on the ground. I got my boots on the ground. Um, you know, well listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing. So about a couple of weeks ago, we found out that Anthony was suing Melody for $6,000 for, I believe, defamation or whatever, over there. Melody did a live where she let the content creators know that they were named, or that their YouTube channels were named, as far as, I don't know if it's supposed to be evidence or exhibits, whatever. We know that he's not suing us, but he did put screenshots and stuff of our particular videos and thumbnails in the lawsuit. Okay. If you guys can remember correctly, during that live, Mitch from the Bro Chat came up and he talked about how Anthony was allegedly shopping around these documents to see, who would talk about these documents, right? Um, and here we are now, where I think this has been it's been 2 or 3 weeks at this point, and so Anthony responded yesterday with and in my opinion, here we go back down this road. I don't understand. I want to say this. I want to say this. I don't understand why in the fuck do y'all feel like it is okay for you to reach out to people's families, for you to start bothering people's families, and y'all nasty work. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is nasty work. It's also nasty work to reach out to other people, trying to see, Bro Chat is a panel, and Bro Chat has been around for some time. And so Bro Chat has had different panelists come through and through the show, right? I think right now we're just noticing them more, because it seems like, he's doing more, content with Love and Marriage Huntsville stars or whatever. So now it's like we're noticing him more. But Brochat has been around and he has had several different panelists. Well, here's the thing. Anthony has threatened to reach out to them, to his old panelists, or that he's already reached out to them. He's also posted some things about Mitch being in I think he's in the Air Force, and he has posted stuff about him being in the Air Force and how the Air Force doesn't do this and they don't do that and all of this. Now, I just want to say this one thing. How is it that you are suing someone for the very thing that you're doing now? See, I don't think y'all ready to talk to me today. How are you suing someone for the very thing that you are doing now? You do realize the thing that you're suing Melody for is the same thing that you've just done to Mitch. Hold on. Let me say it again for the people in the back. The same thing that you are suing Melody for is the very thing that you're doing to Mitch. And I, for the life of me, can't seem to understand why we are going down this path and why we're going down this road again. Listen, what we are going to do is we are going to refresh our memory and listen to what Mitch said when Melody brought him on her Instagram live. And I'm going to read to you all the text or the DMs that Anthony posted, saying that and here's the thing, Anthony, you can dislike this, but it is absolutely the truth. You know how to doctor things up, and you know how to kind of what I've noticed that you do, and again, you don't have to agree with this, but I think this is who you are. you leave a lot of context missing in a lot of things. You leave a lot of context out on a lot of things. And I feel like this is one of those situations. And immediately when I saw the video, I said, there's context that is being left out. There's context that is being left out. And I can just tell that based off of the cadence of the conversation, that there is context that is left out. And I feel like when you do stuff like this, you want everybody to be on like a side, and that's not fair. If you're gonna give it all. Give it all. Give it on all ends if you're gonna give it. All right, so let's go over to Bro Chat and let's take a listen. The video is not that long. And good morning to everybody coming in the room. Listen, y'all bless the Catch app. We're here. Okay, and hit that like button because I will never nut y'all. Don't play with me today on this good Saturday. Okay. Don't play with me on this Saturday. All right, here we go.
I'm good. How are you, Mitch? I'm really good, and I'm really confused about the message that I got yesterday. Okay, I'm listening. Go ahead. Yeah. So me and Anthony, we don't talk. We talked a little while ago, but recently he did message me and letting me know that he sent you a second notice about some lawsuit, and he wanted for BROUGH to talk on his behalf and basically go out and talk negatively about you online. Oh, and wow. Yeah. Well, because BROUGH is a debate panel. So, we have spirited debates on BROUGH. So we thought that we would do some dirty work for him. Wow. Is why he reached out to me. And everything that I'm saying, I have the proof of the conversation that I had with Anthony. And I don't understand it. I really don't. So let me say this. Here's what I'm going to say. First of all, you are so cute, and everybody's saying that in the chat. Second of all, y'all go and follow.
Can y'all hear this?
If you're not already, and I think they have a YouTube as well. Yeah. So make sure y'all go over there and subscribe. Make sure y'all go over there and follow them on Instagram and all of that good stuff. And just show the brothers some support, okay? But so he reached out to you and wanted you to go online, share these court documents, and dog me out and be on his side. Got it? He emailed me. He said, "Do you want to see the court documents?" And I'm gonna Melanie, and be honest. I said, "Sure, let me see them." Yeah. Here's my email. Yes, here's my email. So he emailed it to me, and he's been messaging me all day, asking me, "Have I seen them? What do you think of it? What's your opinion of it?" And I get the messages are still there, like whether or not I have any feedback for him about what I think. So what did you think when you realized? I don't know if you know. Do you know the history? I don't. Are you familiar with the history? I don't know the history. And it looks like he's trying to involve anyone, especially people that might not know the full context, perhaps. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. So a couple of things here. I want y'all to ask this question in the back of y'all's mind. How would Mitch have known about the lawsuit if Anthony didn't tell him? Huh? How did Mitch know about a lawsuit if Anthony did not tell him? How did Mitch know about the lawsuit if Anthony didn't tell him? See, there's a lot of things that you guys need to answer in your head. Make it make sense. How would Mitch know about the lawsuit against Anthony and Melody? We didn't even find out until Melody went live about it, right? So how did Mitch know? So there had to be some kind of context to the conversation of you saying something about you suing Melody. Otherwise, how would he have known? Y'all better talk to me this morning. I don't care if you still have sleep. Wake up and talk to me. Okay? Wake up and talk to me. Huh? I know it's early, but get on over here and talk to me. How would he have known if Anthony didn't tell him? All right. Just going to be asking y'all some questions. You know what I'm saying? And I want you guys to be active with me. Now, the fact that we got 200 people in the chat and we only have 80 likes is most definitely balls on the ground ready. Please hit that like button. Yeah, I'm starting early this morning. Because it's not hard to hit that like button. It's not. I got my balls on the ground. Where them balls at? They right there. Where them balls at? They right there. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now y'all getting the likes up, period. I will never balls y'all over here. I don't know what they told you about my channel, but we put up netters balls when you don't hit the like button. Look, Miss Lee, I know you be over there with T because you said ain't me. Oh, it's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. Okay, wait. I got you. let me wet my whistle real quick. Hold on, Essence of Shay. I got you. Hold on. Let me wet my whistle. Real quick. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Essence of Shay. By the way, I'm holding my ear. Happy birthday to you. Ooh, y'all tell Essence of Shay happy birthday. Ooh, I feel like I could get a record deal. Yes, honey, I can get a record deal. Somebody call Candy so we can go to the studio and drop some beats, honey. Yes, I can get me a record deal. Period, honey. Happy birthday. I hope you enjoy your day. Okay, live it up. All right. Happy birthday. Y'all know I'm so extra. All right, so let's go ahead. Yeah, I'm holding my inner ear. You know how you hold your ear like you really singing and stuff. That's what I was doing. I was holding my ear, and I had sung that selection down. Okay. All right, here we go.
That sounds about right. Oh wow, yeah. So history-wise, short story. Just like you're on my live right now, I've never met him in person. I used to bring him up on my live, let him promote his YouTube. I used to give him encouragement about his YouTube channel. I let him play his music, shouted it out as well on my live. You know, I've out the gate. I used to do that a lot with content creators when I first started being on television and everything. And so then it just became, I'll say this, it became a lot. And there was a falling out, and I don't even know how you can really fall out with somebody that you've never met. But I think the fallout didn't really pertain to me. It more so pertained to maybe my manager. And so I ended up getting that piece of it because it's my manager. And so he just really came real hard, like nasty. Like I have videos of him calling me bees and my mama bees and wishing death on us and all of that. And for months he did that. And then finally I responded. And so that's what this is about. Oh my God. Yeah, that's what this is about. So I am glad. I appreciate your honesty. I thank you so much, for just keeping it a buck. And you're in England, right? No, I grew up in Germany, but I'm in Georgia now. You're in Georgia now? Oh, okay. I'm in Georgia now. Oh, okay, yeah, that's an easy flight into Alabama when I get this court date. Okay, well, perfect. Well, I appreciate you so much.
See, that's what a lot of y'all missing right there. That what I feel like really did him in. When he said he lives in Georgia, which I mean, Anthony was over there talking about that man church, talking about the church that man go to. I guess he gonna go around there to Mitch's church and call them folks at the church. Oh Lord! But anyway, I think what really like ticked the thing off was when she said for Anthony maybe, was when she told Mitch that, yo, Georgia is not hard for me to fly you in for this case or whatever. I think that was one of the things that really, trampled him off. Um, and that was one of the things I feel like really got him, right? Okay, now, so that people won't say that Mitch is lying, I'm gonna do something really quick. Give me one moment. Okay, so before I get into the video or a piece of the video audio that I'm going to play, I want to say this. So the text messages that Anthony put on his channel, hold on one second. Let me make sure that I quote these correctly. Hold on. Good morning, everybody. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, baby. It's free, honey. It is free. Uh-oh. Okay. So let's go through these text messages, child. And I would have put them on the screen, but I'm live on my phone. All right. So the first initial message, right? The first initial message. Anthony messaged Mitch on October the 20th of 2022 and said, just found out about your channel and I'm about to subscribe. Mitch responded with, you're the best. Thank you so much. Anytime. Okay. Now, y'all keep in mind, this was back in 2022. The timeline of Melody doing her live was late 2023. So at this particular point, all parties were okay at that time. So then Mitch responded and said thank you or something like that. Hold on one second. Let me see. Let me let it play, honey. And I'm about to get to the emails in just a moment. Okay, so then Mitch responded and said, oh, I'm looking back at this 3 years later and you're the best. Now, this was on, well, I can't see the date. Well, I don't know when Anthony screenshot this, but it says Saturday. So I don't know when he screenshot the messages. But anyway, after that, he said, thanks, man. Anthony said, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I hope all is well. Mitch responded with, I'm great. Happy you are killing it. And then Anthony responded with, LOL, I slowed down a lot. Okay, that's what Anthony responded with. I slowed down a lot. All right, and then hold on. Now, some of the millimeters may disagree with what I'm about to say, in regards to something that Mitch said. And it is okay. I still love Mail Down to the Ground. If y'all choose to unsubscribe, then y'all choose to unsubscribe. It is what it is. But Mitch made a statement, and Melody is good at this. Melody is good at this. So I didn't really take this as a dig or anything, right? But when Mitch responded with Anthony, and Anthony tried to make it seem like it was bigger than what it was, in my opinion. But Melody does have a way of, telling a story without naming the people's names, kind of to leave a little room maybe for you to try to figure it out. Um, and there are people like that. There are definitely people out here like that. So I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think that was just a horrible thing. Like you outright down talking about male, you dogging male out. No, I don't think so at all. I really do think that Melody does do that. That is the truth. Um, and there's a lot of people who do it. They'll tell a story and not necessarily tell who they're talking about, kind of leaving room for you to kind of figure it out. Or eventually one day she'll come out and say who she's talking about. Um, she's done it with Anthony and other people. So I don't see anything wrong with that. Um, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. Because basically what Mitch is saying is like, oh, I didn't know anything about this because, to me, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It's not bad. And for those of you who are out here, it's like, oh my God, that you dogging Mel out. I don't think that that's what that is at all. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's literally the truth. Like, you know, it's the truth. From a legal standpoint, kind of smart to do that. I agree. I agree. I don't think that that was meant. I mean, again, it didn't, to me, it didn't deserve like, oh my God, you like you dogging her out, because some I did see some of the millimeters in the chat over there. I also saw some back on the bro chat where they was like, oh, you got played, you got played, and then you talk crazy about Melody. That's not what that was. Like, y'all do be putting 20 on 10 or 10 on 20, however you say it. Y'all be putting a lot into it, and it don't even be that deep. Okay, let's just call a thing a thing. I don't think that text message was that deep. And that's me addressing that. Now, unless someone else comes out here and says it offended them, then okay. But I don't think it was that deep. So anyway, what Anthony was doing was trying to make it seem like, he was dogging Mel out, or how do you support a woman that you just got through saying, oh my God, you know um read the room, farm sweet, get your ass out of here, damn it. I ain't talking about no damn Democrats this morning. um Now when I do talk about Democrats, your ass ain't over here, farm sweet. Hell. um what was I saying? Lord, I can't stand when people come in here and with that foolishness. And I don't really got no mods up in here, do we? Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. Listen, if y'all see some foolishness, y'all better get it out of here before I see it. Because if I see it, I'm going in. Okay. I'm just telling y'all before I listen. Okay. All right. So now, so to me, there are some messages missing in Anthony's context because of the simple fact the next set of messages that are placed on the screen are literally this. It's Mitch says, you always have the receipts. How do you feel about your case? So there are messages missing in which you had to have sent the lawsuit or something to him for him to eventually ask that question about how do you feel about your case. All I'm saying is put all of the messages out there if this is what you're going to do. Hey, Nettie. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me say it again. Put all the messages out there because of the simple fact you jump to this with Mitch saying you always keep receipts or you always have receipts. How do you feel about your case? How did y'all get to that conversation? This is again what I'm talking about leaving context out. Because how did you get to this conversation? All right. So then after that, Anthony says, I know I'm going to win. Too many attorneys told me it's a no-brainer. Then Mitch responded with, I don't know the full story. Anthony says this woman lied and said that I was stalking her and said that I was endangering her kids. And then Mitch responded with, "Oh, goodness." Anthony then says, "I don't work with kids at all. I never stalked that woman." Mitch asked, "Did she say that on her IG live?" And Anthony responded with, "Yes." Mitch said, she said your name. Melody does this thing where she talks about people but won't say any names. And then he puts an eye rolling emoji. I don't see the oh my God, he bashed Melody. He bashed Melody. I don't see that at all. Okay. So after that, Anthony responded with, she said, um, oh, she told her fan base to call my job. She said that she is going to make me lose my job. Okay. And then he said she said my name. Okay. So then he sends some sort of redacted document. I don't know what this is. When I listened to the video, he included other people's names. He said that he sent this to somebody. I don't know if this is cease and desist or what, but he said he sent this to somebody. So again, I don't know who he sent that to. Then Mitch responded with, "Wow, don't sue Miss Wanda. I love her and I like you. And I don't want my faves to be in jail, child." Now, I'm going to say this. Some of y'all may not agree with this, but I don't think it is anything wrong if Mitch like Wanda, he like Wanda. If he like Mel, he like Mel and Wanda. And he has a right to like who he likes. Like, I'm not here to say that or anything. And I also want to be very clear. I saw a lot of people yesterday saying, "Oh, Mitch, I don't want to talk to you because you have Wanda on your platform. You dip this and that." Y'all gotta chill with that, because at the end of the day, Mitch doesn't know everything that goes on in this sector. He doesn't know everything going on in the sector, and y'all know that by the way that he carries himself. There's no way that he knows what's going on in this sector. If he knew what was going on in this sector, he would have knew about what was going on between Anthony and Mel. I'm just saying. Okay, so those were the messages that were posted. Again, I don't see how that makes Mitch look like this horrible, horrible, horrible person. Like, oh my God, Mitch is just out here lying and doing this. I don't see that, because nowhere in that conversation did he have, at least what you posted, Anthony. There's nothing in that conversation, and I'm being fair. There's nothing in that conversation that says, oh, he dog walked Mel or talked bad about Mel. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. And I think we're creating something that doesn't need to be created. Because I think if you feel like, and first of all, this is 3 weeks after this has already happened. Again, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. And for those of you that are literally coming from Mitch, he said it was a post that Mitch made. Mitch made that post the same day that he went up on Mel's platform. The post about, oh, I have the receipts of what Anthony said and I'm riding with Melody on this. Again, that was after the fact. Hey, Gary, how you doing? That was after all of this had happened. This is going on 3 weeks old at this point. So you felt the way because he said that he was siding with Melody in this. Now, let's talk about the emails. From my understanding, and this is exclusive, okay? This is exclusive. I don't know if he want me to say this, but I'm going to say it. I did speak with Mitch, and as far as the emails are concerned, there is no email thread. The only thing that was sent in the email was the PDF document for the lawsuit. That's it. As far as conversations, they did not have conversations via email back and forth. He just sent the actual lawsuit to Mitch. But you can tell that there are DMs that are missing because it would add context to what is going on. So you see where I'm going with that? Um, that's his claim to why he's doing all this mess, and that's weird to me. It's so weird. It ain't right. And if this is what you're going to do, going after that man's family is nasty work. Y'all are some very vindictive, nasty, low vibrational people out here on this red app. Y'all are some low vibrational, you have nothing better to do to literally mention and go after people's families is whack. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all better be careful because you don't know who. And you don't know what you doing. I tell y'all this all the time. When y'all dox, if you gonna dox me to the fullest and bring your ass over here. Otherwise, what you doxing me for? If you're not man enough to bring your ass over here, what you doxing me for? I always feel like that. You gonna pull up? What's up? And understand when you pull up, understand the laws of Texas, honey. Understand those. Don't play. I tell y'all this all the time. The doxing, the doing extra stuff is crazy. And I want to ask a question. How was the lawyer lady doxed when someone is saying, oh, there's a YouTube gang out here, there's a YouTube gang, and Anthony is the leader of this YouTube gang, and they believe in doxing people, but the very thing that you said is public records is the same thing for the attorney lady, public records. It's not doxing. This man sat on that live and said that man's mom's full name and said that man's dad's full name. That's nasty work. And if any of y'all go along with this, something wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. That wasn't cool. No one got your family involved. Y'all weird, bro. That type of stuff that y'all do right there, I dare you. I dare you. I dare you to pull up on my folks. I dare you to. I got some uncles that don't mind going to the pen. Do you understand what I'm saying? I have uncles that do not mind going to the pen. And I wouldn't be, but baby, and Sister Shay, I was just gonna get ready to go there. You're not about to play with my mama. You're not about to play with my mama. Ever. You're not about to play with my mama, and you're not about to play with my daddy. Again, I feel like you taking this stuff too far. Because this should just be between you and Mitch if this is the way that you feel about Mitch. If you're going to sue Mitch, sue Mitch. But bringing up his mama and stuff, that is nasty work, dog. And guess what? Mitch, I'm sorry to have to do this, but I'm going to do it. So won't nobody say that folks is lying about him saying that man's mama and daddy's name. Hold on.
Let me tell you something, sweetheart. I'm not Dorothy J. Ward, okay? I'm not your mama. I'm not Stephen Ward. I'm not your daddy, okay? I'm not
Anthony, that's nasty work. That's nasty work, bro. That is nasty work, bro. That is nasty work, bro. And then you're going to feel a type of way if somebody retaliates on you and then go after your family. You're going to feel a way about it. That's nasty work. All because you upset that he went up on a platform and you're saying he's telling lies. Why not keep it in-house? Why throw all these things up about him being in the Air Force and you're insinuating? You didn't directly say it. At least I didn't hear you directly say it. But you're insinuating about calling around and trying to hinder his job, which is the very thing that you are mad at Melody for and suing Melody for. You're doing the very thing. Again, there are text messages missing that does not add the context of how the conversation started about sending, because although y'all don't see did y'all see a DM that he posted up showing Mitch's email address? He asked for Mitch's email address so that he could send those off. Now, shout out T Talk with your girl. Shout out to T Talk with your girl. T Talk with your girl had uh Mitch has sent her another DM that was missing that Anthony did not provide, where it absolutely showed Mitch giving his email address to Anthony to send the documents to him. And again, I did speak with Mitch. Mitch did say that the emails, there was no email conversation. It was more of him sending the documents, and that was pretty much it. Also, something that is missing as well is it is said that there are some phone calls via DM that are missing as well. Did y'all hear what I said? There are some missing phone calls, of course, that doesn't show up via DM like that. Or show up in a screenshot. You'll see where it says audio call started or audio call ended, but there were audio calls as well. And I just feel like going after this man's family is whack work, dog. Like it's whack work, and I wouldn't play. I wouldn't play. I wouldn't play with you. It'd be safe for me to go ahead and call these white people for you, right? It would be safe for me to go ahead and call these folks for you. And if you picking up what I'm putting down, put a 1 in the chat. If you picking up what I'm putting down, put a 1 in the chat. I would never play with you like that. The moment that you holler my mama name and the moment that you holler my pappy name, it's no games to be played. I really feel bad in a sense because Mitch don't do this type of stuff. Mitch don't go back and forth. You could feel away, but Mitch don't go back and forth with people like that. Like, to me, that's insane. Now, another exclusive. Somebody told somebody said that that man needs to apologize to Anthony. I seen that in the comments. I seen a lot of things. I ain't playing, but I'm Caribbean. We ain't calling the white man. Yeah, I'm gonna call a white man, and let me tell you why I'm gonna call a white man. I'm gonna call a white man because you're not gonna play with my family like that. And so the easiest thing for me to do is to get them people in your life. That would be the easiest thing for me to do. But Mitch was told that he should apologize to Anthony. I'm trying to figure out what he apologizing for. What he need to what he need to apologize for. Huh? Well, get your voodoo practicing ass out of my chat though. Get whoever that is out of here. Get your voodoo ass out of here. We don't do voodoo over here. We believe in the Lord. Hallelujah. Oh, I speak against that right now in the name of Jesus. And then you got the nerves to have the name Jesus. Boy, if you don't go on playing, no, we don't do that around here. Miss Mary, get your ass on, Miss Mary. You should definitely be around there cooking some peach cobbler or something. Let me get you out of here too. Yeah, y'all trying it this morning. Miss Mary asked, girl, you need to go on, Mary. And you got some shit to do. Go cook some gumbo. Oh, yes, it's the trolls are trolling today, honey. The trolls are trolling. Sorry, mods. I'm making y'all work hard. I'm making y'all work hard today. Okay. No, you ain't. Well, I don't do no voodoo over here. I don't do voodoo. I don't do tarot card readings and all of that. Listen, if that's your style and that's what you do, that's you. I don't do that around here. I believe in the glory. Ain't no way. Um, um, okay, let me see. Anthony tried to rile up Mel's fan base to attack Mitch because he was jealous after seeing the millimeters go up for him when he exposed Anthony on Mel's live about the lawsuit. Now I don't do them tarot cards, whatever you call them, whatever you call them. Shit, whatever you call them things, I don't do them. See, I don't even know what they call. I don't do that. I I do not do that. One time, this boy asked me one time, "You want a reading? What? What the hell you reading? The Bible? What you reading? The Bible? What book you reading? Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John?" He talking about now. I'm gonna do it with these cards. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. I bet you ain't. Again, I ain't knocking nobody that do that. That ain't my style. Can't see into my future. Cause the Lord wrote my plans down. You can't see that. Huh? Now who is the cake lady? Who is the cake lady? I'm trying to figure out who is the cake lady. Oh, cake gate lady. Cake gate lady. Okay, now how the cake lady get in this? Are y'all saying that it's a pattern or what y'all saying? Yeah, he knows everything, baby. He got my plans written down, so ain't nothing you can see on no tarot card that the Lord didn't say. Y'all better cut it out. I be done had church off up in here. Don't play with me. I don't like that stuff. Um, I didn't come to YouTube until after the cake situation. Well, okay, because I'm just trying to figure out where the cake part came from. Okay, so I'll say this: when it comes to the cake thing, there are some similarities in this. There are some similarities in this. Um, there are some similarities to the cake experience. I do agree. So whoever's saying that, I do agree with that. She was referring to AL. Oh, you were referring to AL as the cake lady. Okay, got you. You didn't want to put his name. Got you. Okay. Yeah, he mentioned Mitch's church. He said he got the church off of he said he got the church information off of Facebook. And I'm just trying to figure out, are you going, what is we do, like the church though? The church? The church? We talking about the man church? The man's church? Well, y'all, Mitch said last night in Tea Talk with Your Girls chat that Anthony reached out to his mother on Facebook Messenger. That is nasty. That is nasty. Why is you playing with folks' mamas and stuff? That's nasty, bro. Mitch said yesterday in Tea Talk with Your Girls chat, so shout out to Tea Talk with Your Girls. She got the exclusive. Mitch said that man, and y'all just heard him say her name like that, so that means that he used Facebook to find Mitch's mom and dad. And before he went live, and this is I think this is my thing with Anthony, right? You waited 3 weeks so that you can kind of figure out how you were going to address this and how you were going to do this and how you were going to do that. And again, I think if you felt some type of way about Mitch, keep it between you and Mitch. But going after that man family, talking to that man family is insane. Calling out his mama's name on live, his dad's name, as if they have something to do with why you feel the way that you feel about that man is nasty work, bro. Baby, how many likes we got? Because it is 166 likes. Boy, y'all is some, boy, please. Y'all done lost y'all mind. Hold on. Y'all done lost y'all mind. Y'all done lost y'all mind. 166 likes, and we got almost 400 people in this chat. Keep playing with me. Yo, y'all fit to see balls. Keep playing with me. Well, how hard is it for you to like the butt? I mean, hit the like button. How hard? How hard is it? Y'all finna see nuts. I got my nuts on the ground. Where them nuts at? Where them nuts at? It don't even matter what he said to Mitch's mom. It's the fact that he reached out to Mitch's mom, which is nasty work. And y'all think that I'm in some type of YouTube gang with damn Anthony? Are you kidding me? I don't do like that. I don't do like that. Y'all, they say we in a YouTube gang and Anthony is over. Again, I can't speak for all them other people over there. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But me being in a gang with somebody like Anthony, everybody know how I feel about Anthony. And you think I'm gonna listen to somebody tell me what to do? You're weird. Rapper, get your stupid ass out of here. You don't play with my people. Wait a minute. Girl, and saying that like he know who Mama Bees is. Mama Bees is in here. Boy, if you don't get your ass on, don't play with my. Don't come over here. One thing y'all not gonna never do is play with my mods. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'll cut y'all out from north to east to south to west. Don't play with me. Now back to what I was talking about. I don't do that. Don't come up in here messing with my mouth. Thank you, Terry. People just be saying anything. He need to stop playing with people's mom. He gonna open a door to something else that he can't run from. And that's my point. Don't play with my mama. Don't play with my mama. You can play with a lot of things. You can continue to play with me, but don't play with my mama. Period. And I don't know how anybody is gonna shape this up to make it sound good. That man literally called out that man's mom and dad's full name on live, giving anybody the opportunity to go on Facebook, since you said that's where they are, to go on Facebook, reach out to. We know he reaches out to people because he threatened to bring on one of Bro Chat's old panelists to then come on and speak about some other things. That's nasty work to me too. I do not anybody from what I've seen and witnessed from him, ain't nobody want to align with with a diabolical person like him. I listen, sweet essence. Hmm, that's where I am with it. Right, called out that lady's full name. They will the same way they made excuses when he did it to Miss Van. I again, I think it's nasty. You, because there's never a time you gonna play with my family. It's just it's not. Y'all really got this thing twisted. You think you can continue to hide behind the app? You can continue to hide behind go live. Y'all have to understand, some people's family don't give a shit. Okay, I know y'all got at least one person in y'all family that don't mind going to the prison behind you. The day you do that, boy, you will regret it, honey. Because I got two uncles. I got two uncles that will fight you in front of the police. Don't ever do that. Don't ever. Don't ever. These mixed threats, y'all weird, bro. Y'all weird. We don't do this in my hood. We don't do this. We don't do that. That's why when my sister was doxxed, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. This is insane. I have two brothers and a cousin, baby. Oh, and my brothers definitely listen. Me and my brothers can fuss and fight with each other, but do you honestly believe that any of them? First of all, they ain't gonna let nobody put a hand on me. That's just they're not gonna do it. My brother, especially my brother Trey, like he definitely not gonna let that happen. So you never gonna come over here and play. So this is why I always say you got to be careful about what you think you're doing to somebody. Keep on. Y'all love to play. I wasn't really sure about the cease and desist part. I want to say he was talking about that cease and desist, but he was talking about somebody else. I think I don't know. Um, if Mitch shows his parents on his social media, is still doxing to mention them on AL's live. I really don't know. I really don't know because I haven't really paid attention to Mitch's social media. I mean, if that's on his Facebook, y'all weird though, because that means you really went to his Facebook to see and to get all of his tag pictures and say, "Oh my God, that's this man's mother. This is this man's father." That's weird. And you still, I don't care if I post my whole family on social media. You don't come around here and be mentioning their names on live. I don't care. What's up, Uncle Jay? Yeah, oh, we did cut up. We had a time last night, honey. We had a time last night over there on El Teddy channel. A time was had. I just again, I think it's too much. My brother is a GBI detective in GA. He was one of the lead detectives in the YSL trial. Oh, baby, well, we know not to mess with Mimi. We know not to mess with Mimi, honey, because Mimi say she got the detectives and peoples in her family, child. We know not to mess with Mimi. Baby, y'all don't mess with Mimi, honey. Y'all don't mess with Mimi because, baby, she would get her GBI. That's the Georgia Bureau of Investigations, right? I don't want to sound stupid. I think that's what that is. Okay, the GBI people, y'all better watch out for Mimi, baby. Mimi know the GBI people. You don't want to get in trouble behind them. You don't want to get in trouble. Woo, Lord. Hey, T said, "Child, Anthony was petty AF for that one." Yeah, that was just too far. But I'm gonna keep saying it. Y'all keep playing with people's family if y'all want to. Keep on. Y'all y'all just really had this thing all the way fucked up. Y'all really do. Y'all really do. Y'all really do. Again, if you got an issue with Mitch, I think you should have just left it between you and Mitch. But you to contact that man's mama. You're not playing with my mama. You're not playing with my mama. Not playing with my mama. Ever. And again, like I said, with my family, we may not get along all the time, but what you not gonna do, what you ain't fist to do, is mess with my family. We just don't operate like that. We ride. We ride. Did anyone notice that he didn't show what Mitch? Well, this is what. Okay, so I don't know if some of y'all are just joining us. So this is what I said. Anthony, when Anthony does stuff like this, he does leave out context on a lot of things. There is there's some DMs missing. You can tell there's some DMs missing because we see right automatically that Mitch asked you a question about the case. How do you feel about your case? What the hell case you talking about? There had to have been some kind of conversation before that. Mitch would not have known about no lawsuit unless Anthony told him. Do y'all see what I'm saying? There's no way that Mitch would have known about that lawsuit unless Anthony told him. No, you good. This is why I'm re-explaining it. So therefore, there are some messages that are missing. T-Talk with your girl had the messages as well. I also want to clear up the email thing. The email was just an email that was sent to Mitch. It wasn't a conversation that they had via email. It was just him sending the lawsuit over. But there's conversation that is missing, and I always say this about Anthony, and this is a fair observation. This is a fair observation. Context is always left out. There's always something that is left out when it comes to Anthony. It's the truth. I'm sorry. It's the truth. It's the truth. We didn't see on those messages that Anthony showed us. We didn't see him ask Mitch for the email address. We didn't see the conversation leading up to that. We didn't see none of that. So again, you got to make it make sense. How else would this man have known? None of us, even folks that like Mel, we didn't even know that that man was suing her, or vice versa. We didn't know until she came down here and told us. Why somebody say, I knew, child. We did not know till she came down here and told us that that was the case. So what's up, Victor? How you doing? There are missing conversations in there. And I'm telling y'all, for me, the part that gets me is the fact that as soon as I heard Anthony and I saw those messages, I said, there's something missing here. Something is missing here. Mm-hmm. Yes, the Victor in the chat is the Victor from Bro Chat. Shout out to Victor. So again, I was like, okay. I didn't even think that it was a big deal at that point. Then I'm going back and I'm seeing everybody talking about how, Mitch, you got played and blah 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 this and blah 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 that. Again, if this is a pattern, in my opinion, Mitch didn't get played. It didn't get played. It's simple. It's so simple. And again, all of y'all, again, I don't care what y'all say, but if somebody start messing with your mama and stuff, you gonna feel some type of way, ain't it? If somebody reach out to your mama, you gonna feel some type of way. Mm. And I know somebody who actively reaches out to people's family. Oh, you wait till I expose that, because you thought you was slick. You thought you was slick. And I do have copies of the DMs and everything. So again, I'm telling y'all right now, don't play with folks' family. Don't do it. Yeah, he did absolutely name the church. He did name the church. What naming the church, what's that supposed to do? What that was supposed to do? Yes, he did. He named the church. He said he said Mitch's mom's first name, middle initial, last name. He said his dad's first name, middle initial, last name. Victor, do you know if Mitch contacted law enforcement? Um, well, like I said, I had a brief conversation with Mitch, and I did tell Mitch that if he felt like he needed to reach out to law enforcement, or whatever, do what you need to do, because again, y'all gonna get enough of playing with people. I just feel like that y'all gonna get enough of playing with people family. Y'all gonna get enough of playing with people, just like I took Jackie. I'm taking Jackie ass on through there. Yeah, because you need to find somebody else to play with. Y'all weird out here, and you're not gonna be satisfied until somebody knock your head off of your damn shoulders. Baby, I'm sorry. There's no way ain't now way you can get up here and keep hollering my mama's name. No. Yeah, it's totally up to Mitch what Mitch decides to do. No, Jackie is hey Scotty, Jackie is a wench that keep bringing her crazy ass over here stalking me. It started off about 8 months ago, and that lady ain't let me alone since. Jackie with a jury curl, a wig at that. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let me see. Look, I ain't got no issues with Anthony, but if Mitch did decide to contact the Popo, I can't be mad at that. Can't do wrong to somebody and then tell them how mad to get. Again, I agree with that. I agree with that, T. That's why I'm saying whatever he decides to do, it's whatever he decides to do. But you can't, again, you're not playing with my mama. You're not playing with my mama. You're not playing with my daddy. You're not playing with my people. You're just not doing it. You're not. Oh, let me put Jackie on the screen, y'all. Y'all want to see Jackie? Say hey to Jackie. Here's Jackie. Hey, Jackie. Y'all say hey to Jackie. This is Jackie. She got a Jericho wig, and I know she bald headed up under that wig, to be very clear. But say hey to Jackie. This Jackie right there, y'all. I'm sure I'm gonna have an email sitting in my email as soon as I get done with this live, because Jackie rides for Anthony. So I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure that Jackie will be sending me an email, honey. Yes, Jackie do have a mustache. It's probably thicker than the one on the picture. Yup. Yup. Thank you, Mama V's, for gifting the membership, and congratulations to Sweet Essence for getting the membership. Yeah, this is Jackie. So if anybody wants to know, this is Jackie. Jackie is a stalker. To be very clear, Jackie is a stalker. Jackie is a stalker. And Jackie just will not leave me alone. She at one point she was like, "Oh my God, you talked about Disney, you talked about Disney, you talked about this, you talked about that," and then just a few days ago she was upset, or the day before yesterday she was upset because she said I was giving Wanda clout by talking about her interview with BROUGH. No, and I want y'all to stop saying that because I don't care. I don't care. I ain't giving that lady no clout. What I am doing is pure entertainment. That lady is a key to me. Do y'all know that that lady said on her live that she wasn't fucking with me till I proved the fact that I am a real chef? It is up and stuck with Wanda. It's gonna always be up and stuck with Wanda. Y'all gotta get that through y'all head. Okay? Don't come over here. Don't come over here telling me. Don't come over here telling me nothing. Me and Wanda got our own thing, and I think, listen, every time I get an opportunity, I'm gonna get up here and lay them potatoes out. So Jackie felt some type of way, so she sends me a email talking about, "Oh, you giving Wanda cloud, and I feel like it because show getting ready to come back." Oh, girl, get your ass on somewhere. I talked about it too. So does she feel the same about me as well, or is it just you? It's probably just me, T. It's probably just me. This lady, T, this lady been meddling me for months. Okay. When I say meddling me for months, I mean meddling me for months. DonDons, am I lying? Y'all have been around. Am I lying? This lady stay bothering me. She said, "Oh my God, you went in on Destiny this season." I did not as bad as I could have. Some people laid Destiny out this past season, and I did not do that. But anywho, anyhow, Jackie, go to hell. Jackie, go to hell, stalker. Uh, I asked Jackie, do she want to go on a date though? I did ask Jackie that. I did ask Jackie, do you want to go on a date, girl? Because you keep meddling me, and I believe you want some dingaling. And there's no way that I believe that you're married, Jackie. Not married. Ain't no way you married. Don't no man want to see no Jerry curl wig every day. What man y'all know? What man y'all know want to wear a Jerry curl? Want they want to wear a Jerry curl wig every day? What the hell in 2025? Okay, so I want to get back to the topic at hand. But Jackie, go, go on. You know what a man want to wake up to no Jerry curl? First of all, he wake up to a bald head, then turn around and look over after you come back, and then here you go. You got that Jerry curl wig on, girl. Hell, I got to do that. Them boots laying you out. Boots on the ground, honey. Boots on the ground. I got my boots on the ground, baby, because when that man said, listen, y'all, he can't never, Anthony, you can never lay this down when you went down there to that Sherry Shepherd show and did that 360 spin with them boots and that sweater dress on, baby. With your Chelsea boots, your brunch boots. Hey, boots. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, I had real tears coming out of my. Oh, these boots are made for brunch, and that's just what they'll do. These boots are made for brunch, and they're gonna walk all over you. Okay, wait. back to the topic again. Oh, okay. Listen. See, this is funny to me because the gays is gonna put on their Chelsea boots, baby, and go to a brunch. They gonna brunch down in them Chelsea boots. Listen. Y'all, I can't do this with y'all. It's too early, honey. It's too early. Brunch boots. Listen. And what's the Chelsea boots? The boots on the screen in front of the the silhouette. Uh-huh. Sweater dress, leather pants, and Chelsea boots. Child, there was no leather pants. This was not leather. There y'all go to my, but remember them plastic black shorts. I'm not. No. 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 Oh, okay. Anyway, Mitch, if I was you, I don't even know what to say. I hope you talk to your mom. I don't know, what the conversation was with the mom, with your mom, but anybody reaching out to parents, families, y'all diabolical and y'all have really big issues. You do. There's just no reason for that. What's the reason? What's the reason for reaching out to somebody's mama? You call yourself telling on him? Is that what you call yourself doing? Do you call yourself telling on the man? The man grown, ain't it? So you telling on him? I don't know. But again, you're not about to play with my mama. You're not about to play with my mama. You're not about to play with none of that stuff. And I think it's whack. So Roman said, I've been listening to y'all while working. While working out, and I haven't laughed this much in a minute. Roman, hopefully, you subscribe and everything over here. We have a good time. We cut up over here, honey. We cuts up. I'm glad we can make you laugh and stuff. Yeah, is you over there telling this meme on him? I don't mean no disrespect, Mitch, but is you telling on the man? I mean, you telling on him by telling his mama? I'm confused. Yes, according to giving you the real tea, according to Mitch said last night that Anthony reached out to that man's mama. And it's not far-fetched because he did go on live and mention that man's mama's first name, middle initial, and last name. Now, most of us, we got to keep it real. We got to keep it real. Most of us not playing by our mama, period. I don't care if you didn't reach out to my mama, but you said my mama name on live. Most of us not playing behind our mama. I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't play by mine. Even my biological mama. Baby, I could talk about her, but the moment you do, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. Oh, I forgot about the Kyle situation that he called Kyle. I do remember that. But again, also too, I want to make this very clear. There are pieces missing in that text thread that Anthony put up because Mitch specifically said that there was that he asked for his email so that he could send the messages. We didn't see that on Anthony's end. Anthony did not provide the message where the emails were sent. This is why, again, I say Anthony doesn't like to provide context on a lot of things. He leaves things out. And this is where we are. I would have been at his They need to leave folks. That's what I'm saying. Now, y'all can go back and forth all day, every day, but reaching out to folks' family and getting folks' family involved is some nasty work. It's just nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty. Very nasty. I can't say anything about I can't say anything about my mom, not even to my sister. She'll want to fight. Period. Period. My sister like that too, but I be like, girl, you know your mom. Remember, he has called Wanda and Tisha on live playing on the phone and hanging up. Now that I have witnessed, that's not a lie. That's not a lie. Let me see here. We appreciate those listening ears who would take this back for the mess. I don't give a damn. I got you already subbed and hit the ring a ling a ling ding dang. I know that's right. Hit that bell, honey. Hit that bell. I appreciate you for being over here. Hey, IPV. Yeah, all because Mitch spoke up. All because Mitch spoke up. Absolutely. And again, here's the thing. You don't even have to like how you don't even like how you don't have to like how any of that went, right? But again, the thing that can be said is leave folks' family out of it. I don't know, y'all. I'm not used to this stuff. I'm not used to this type of stuff. I'm not. I'm not. You did. You. I didn't read all your comments. Oh wait, hold on. For the mess, we hope that you will be back for important content. Right. They come up here and talking about the Democrats. Will you bring your Democrat ass back over here when we talk about that kind of stuff? Uh-huh. Like I stated earlier, I don't understand why anyone would align themselves with a person like him, period. This is why I'm not understanding the YouTube game. Girl, all y'all know how I feel about that man. That man know how I feel about him. Why in the hell would I be in a YouTube game with a man who baby, you have lost your mind if you ever think that nigga can tell me what to do. Are you crazy? Like, boy, please, please. If Ed did that to you, would you call a popo? One yes, one no. It just depends on how I feel that day. But more than likely, that's what I'm doing to a lot of these people. We just gonna call the police. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. We just gonna call a popo. That's it. That's it. That's how I'm gonna start handling all y'all. Anybody that got a beef with me and you continue to carry this out past this YouTube stuff, just understand I ain't playing with y'all. I'm not. I've really been very gracious to the people, but not anymore. Not anymore. Hmm. As a matter of fact, I just had. Anyway, let me shut up. I'll just let that come on down when it do. People who are aligned with him, are simply just like him. Period. Baby, I'm going to be the police about my parents. Baby, Jackie did get it yesterday. But I've been to call the police on Jackie. I've been to fill out a police report on Jackie stalking ass. Mm-hmm. Did. Did Jackie? All of them people come knocking on your door when you sleep real good, and why you don't got that Jericho wig on. I hope you bald headed as all get outdoors when you answer that door. That's what I hope. Cause you think this a game. Leave me the fuck alone, lady. Go wash your ass or something. My lawyer would be a call away, period. I don't understand. Beefs, y'all, a lot of this stuff, a lot of this back and forth stuff, y'all go too far. Like for real, y'all really go too far. Getting people's families involved is dangerous work because you don't really know these folks' families and stuff like that. You don't know if they got a cousin Ray Ray that will come over there and beat your head to smithereens. You don't know. Quit messing with folks. Like I will never understand. I would never understand that. Quit messing with people, families and stuff. Um, Jackie's original page is blocked, but Jackie is the type of person who will recreate pages. Jackie does it all the time. She'll recreate a page and she'll come over here under a name like Angela and Angela Watkins or something like that. She'll come over here up under one of them names like that. Jackie girl, we know it's you. Again, y'all, I think y'all putting a lot on, and I don't what I will say, I mean, you can rock with whoever you want to rock with. I never tell y'all who you can rock with or nothing like that. But what I will say is, I think in this situation, Mitch does deserve to tell his side of the story of what happened. But given that he provided the DMs that were excluded from Anthony, I can see where Anthony's trying to go with this, and it's nasty work. It's nasty. It's nasty. Wait a minute. Which is weird, very weird behavior. Yeah, we are grown. We are too grown for these types of games. I agree. I agree. Again, if you gonna have beef with Mitch, have your beef with Mitch. But contacting that man family, I cannot. I can't. Hollering that man. I'll let y'all hear one more time so y'all know anybody making this up in case you did not go listen to the video.
Let me tell you something, sweetheart. I'm not Dorothy J. Ward, okay? I'm not your mama. I'm not Stephen Ward. I'm not your daddy, okay? I'm not one of your little church members at Anointed Remedy, Columbus, Georgia. I'm not them. I'm not Josh. I'm not RJ. I'm not Gala. I'm not any of those old people they used to deal with. Drink water and mind your motherfucking business, all right? Ooh. And you might want to start spreading lies.
Well, to be fair, Anthony, I do believe that this was his business because you made it his business when you asked him if he wanted the lawsuit. I mean, you made it his business. So you saying that it ain't your mother effing business. I mean, it is because at this point you made it his business. Like what? What? It's not your business. It is. You've made it my business. You did. You did. You did. You absolutely made it his business when you did that. So again, y'all heard it. He called out the church, the remnant, wherever the church Mitch go to. He called out the church. He called out the sir. How is it not his business? You got the man involved. It's very well his business. What? But wasn't he mad when people mentioned his mama? Oh, oh. Now I said that at the beginning of this live because fair is fair. You wouldn't want nobody to go after your mama. You'd be really up here pissed off if somebody went and did the very thing that you doing to somebody else's mama to your mama. You'd be pissed about that. You would honestly be pissed about that. He knows a lot of his personal business. That's scary. So from my understanding, there's some stuff on I guess he got this stuff off of Facebook. And again, let's clear up this narrative. Mitch did not say that he called his mom. He said that he reached out to his mom via Facebook. I mean, he didn't have a number to like call. I mean, that would be diabolical if he found that lady's number, but he didn't have a number to call, but he knew her name. And if that's what she go by on Facebook, it's not far-fetched. He does it right and mad when it comes back at him. Somebody gonna put pause. Title to the lawsuit should be in his own words. I didn't get what calling his mom. That's what I said. Was you calling to tell on him? You was calling to tell on Mitch? You couldn't spray me, or you couldn't spray me and tell me how to hit you back. Babies, it would definitely be on the listen. Now, Tennessee girl, I am gonna delete your comment. I'm gonna delete your comment, but I saw what you said. I don't get that person not now piece of nothing over here. Mitch's dad should respond. Okay, so I'm gonna say this without trying to say too much. Now they don't. His dad or his mom doesn't need to respond. Unfortunately, his dad or his mom needs to respond. So I feel like that's gonna cause extra stuff. So yeah, no. And that's what I was a little confused about. What is so we're trying to look up how people are supposed to behave when they're in the military and all of these things, like, or in the Air Force. You're supposed to do this and you're supposed to do that and you're supposed to do this, and they take your social media into consideration and this and this. I ain't never seen so many people be a part of the Army and the Air Force as I did yesterday. I mean, everybody named Mama was in the Air Force yesterday. Well, I'm such and such, and I used to be in the Air Force, and yeah, they don't rock like that. They don't. Their morals. They're gonna discharge him. I was in the Air Force. I was in this, and I was in that, and I was in this, and I was over here in this, and I was the girl. It's deeper than that. What you mean is deeper? Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to do. To me, it gives me kind of like you're throwing out innuendos about that man's job and kind of how, or him being in the Air Force and what. I don't know. I didn't. That to me was weird. We posting we posting we posting why, like, I don't know, that was weird to me. um The only way that he could get in trouble with the military is if he's doing things that he is not supposed to be doing, that is possibly illegal. Now, I did see someone say as well, like, the military is not going to get involved in this unless someone again attempts to call and do something. And this is my thing, y'all. This is my thing for people who do not have a problem with Anthony. This is my one thing. He's mad and has sued Melody for the very thing that he's doing to someone else. In his words, the very thing. Let me say that again for the people back there in the back. Let me say that again for the people in the back. The very thing that he is suing Melody for is the very thing that he is doing to someone else. The insinuations about the job, the reaching out of families. You're literally having a complaint over here that you are filing for Melody, but you over here doing the same thing to someone else. Like I'm not sure I understand that. I'm really not sure I understand that. Like you're literally doing the same thing. So I can't really just I'm sorry, I can't rock with it. Because again, you're doing the very thing that, and then to top it off, you included, and let's just be fair, you included all these screenshots of these YouTubers' names and all of this, right? Because you saying it's helping your case, right? But then when Mel go over here and she grabs somebody like Mitch or somebody else, you got a problem with that. How? The very thing that you are out here feeling some type of way about, you are doing. Y'all, I really don't think um I don't have a problem with them putting the initials in the chat. I don't have a problem with the initials. Just please don't put the full name. Um, but I don't have a problem with the initials. Um, he's truly a bag of nuts. Because at some point, these folks, they're gonna do it anyway. So he has done the same thing. It's just, it's y'all really have got to make this make sense. The very thing that you are doing or that you are suing Melody for, you are doing to other people. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I actually told Mitch last night. I told Mitch, I said, Mitch, don't I wouldn't feed into it. I wouldn't go back and forth. I wouldn't do all that extra stuff. Not for a situation like this. Not after you done contacted my mama. Not after you done contacted my mama. He can do it, but everyone else can't. Self-righteous. I just don't get it. And the insinuations that you are making about this man being in the Air Force, you're making insinuations like you're like like his job is now in jeopardy. I saw that and shaking my head because I see what my husband and his Air Force brothers post on social media. They listen. I have a cousin who's in the Air Force. Same, literally the same thing. Like, no, it's a pattern of behavior. Mitch is very intelligent. This is pretty petty Anthony at his best. I totally agree, and he wants to have something to draw the people to his channel. Let me see. I don't think he has a case because anyone can call your place of employment with complaints. It's up to HR to decide if they are serious and investigate. If it's true, then they will terminate you. That's somewhat true. Somewhat true. Sometimes jobs don't, well, in at will states, like Texas is an at will state. Some jobs just don't play that. You continue to keep calling up there and doing all that, baby, they'll let you go because they don't want to be dealing with all that. So all jobs in HR do not play fair. Let's be clear. They don't. Especially for states who have at will employment. Um That's best. Mitch needs to move in silence and document everything AL does. Yeah, I told him it wasn't a need. And plus, Mitch doesn't even seem like the person to go back and forth with people like that. He doesn't. So I did tell him I mean, he don't have to take my advice at all. Cause I'm gonna get up here and respond. I mean, it takes a couple of digs, but I'm gonna respond eventually. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I did absolutely tell him, "Oh, you can call me you can call me hypocritical or whatever you want to call me, but um, I just don't see the purpose in like going back and forth with him about this kind of stuff. If he's willing to call your mom or willing to contact your mom, there's no telling what else he'll do. So he ain't winning nothing. That's why he mad. He said that Mel was coming for his job, but he was coming for her job over the time. Mm. Um. Exactly, and he allegedly has a lawsuit with them as well for actual. Oh Lord, child. Again, I don't know, but what I do know is I felt like I could be fair in this situation. And again, Anthony, you did not provide all the text messages. You didn't. Um, Calling out that man's family is nasty work. And again, if you feel a type of way with Mitch and about Mitch, I feel like it should just be geared toward Mitch. Involving his family and stuff, that's nasty work, man. That's nasty. It's nasty. This is crazy. He really needs help. Mm. Okay, it's 391 up in the chat. 391. How many likes we got? 277. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. It is sad. Uh-oh. It's his MO. This is some sick ish. Close the doors. Yep, close them doors. Close them doors and get them likes up before I net a ball, y'all. He is grasping for straws with the whole thing. Yeah. Oh, let's get to the Wanda piece of it. Let's get to Mitch liking Wanda, the Wanda piece of it all. So I think what some people's like theories are is that you know, oh well, Mitch doesn't really like Melody. He doesn't like. I want to say this about when folks do interviews, when content creators do interviews. Y'all really work the nerves of people when y'all feel some type of way about an interview that somebody does. Listen, you can only interview these people. You can't make them say nothing that they don't want to say or that they don't want to do, and they're responsible for whatever comes out of their mouth. When we do interviews, we have a duty to be respectful on our platform, right? We have a duty to do that. Um, and if someone lands an interview, it's like y'all want people to get up on a platform and flat out disrespect the person that they're interviewing. And that is not that's not how we should be operating at all. Regardless of if you like the person or whatever. You don't have to watch the interview per se. You don't have to watch the interview. But you cannot tell people or you cannot it's like y'all some people want people to be disrespectful. Y'all it's like y'all wanted Mitch to disrespect Wanda. And everybody don't operate like that. Everybody don't do stuff like that. And at the end of the day, you still have a platform. You still have a platform to represent, regardless of how you feel about whoever is being interviewed, right? Because again, I just be like, So y'all want him to get up here now, mind you, if he chose to talk about that lady, oh my God, Mitch disrespecting black women because he over there talking all up under that lady's skirt and doing all of this and doing all of that's what y'all would do. So it's not fair to be like, oh, you know, you didn't do this and you didn't do that. Y'all want folks to disrespect folks, and that's not how people on YouTube who have a platform. Most folks ain't operating like that. They're just not. Exactly like they did T and JoJo for the Latrice interview. And to be honest, Scotty, y'all asked all of the questions. Y'all asked all the questions. It's not up to us how them people answer those questions. It's not. You take it however you need to, but y'all be wanting folks to disrespect folks. And I don't think that's right. Who cares if Mitch likes Wanda as a CC? You can't just stick to one fave. People need content from different personalities. I don't support this childish BS of CCs should only be for male. I agree. I agree. It's a broader aspect out here. We don't have to just and and I get it. I stated when I did my interview, I mean when I did my recap of the interview with Wanda, there was a lot of truths that were not told, okay? And you can give your recap or give your feeling on it. But again, to come at the interviewer and make it seem like they need to just flat out disrespect or they can only interview with these people because you don't like this particular person, they can't interview with them. I think y'all shouldn't think like that at all. It's called YouTube and it's called content creation. And this is literally what we're here to do. We're here to provide content for those who are going to watch the specific content. If you're not going to watch it, you're just not going to watch it. And that's okay. That is okay. Um Best to keep an open mind. Yeah, you always got to keep an open mind because you don't even know what kind of doors could be open for you. You don't know any of these things. So again, when I see people saying, oh, well, why are you doing this and why are you doing that and why are you doing this and why are you doing that, I'm a content creator at the end of the day, and I'm gonna provide content. Like I tell y'all all the time, I keep it surface level when it come to Wanda, but we gonna forever be going back and forth, forever. Wanda, I know you listening right now, and I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be forever. It's gonna be forever. And it's a key to me. It's literally a key to me. I was over there on that lady page one night, and when that baby, I laughed my ass off when Wanda said, "You can't fuck with me till you till you show proof that you a real that you a real you're a real shelf." That was funny to me. That was funny to me. So again, I don't take things and feel away. I just don't. I don't. Um as a subscriber, make the decision of the CCs I make the decision of the CCs I support. Absolutely. I don't go on people's channel if I don't like their content. Just keep it moving. If someone is not for you, and stop all the unnecessary drama. I agree. I didn't have issues with them interviewing Unc. It was the former producer co-signing Unc's lies. But I'll say this. I'll say this because a lot of people felt the way, and they were like, "Oh, well, why didn't Mitch ask this? And y'all didn't do y'all research, and y'all didn't do this, and y'all didn't do that." Y'all gotta understand that them folks ain't over in the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector like that. They don't know about a lot of stuff that's going on. I can speak for Mitch. I can't really speak for Damien. I don't even I don't even know when Damien was a producer. I just know he was a producer or whatever. I don't know when. But my whole thing was um everybody was saying, "Oh, Bro Chat didn't do their research and they didn't do this and they didn't do that." And I'm just like, listen, you gotta allow people to say what they're gonna say and let them deal with the aftermath of it whenever they get it. Let them deal with it. you know? Hey Juju Beans. Anytime we interview someone, these people don't that they don't like, they expect us to drag them and not have an open mind. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Allow these people to have an opportunity to have an open mind. Let them interview whoever they're going to interview and then move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's not that deep. It's not. I think some do their research and just refuse to debunk it, in my opinion. Um, and again, I'm letting y'all have your opinion on it. I just wanted to say that because I see a lot of that. And if you go look at the comments, one thing that I said in the comments, I said, bros, this was a great interview, but I must go live and debunk the lies. I mean, this is what it was. Listen, when Scotty and T and Josiah, when they interviewed Latrice, I did a recap. I don't know if I did the recap the same night or the next night or the next day, but I did a recap on that. I do recaps on interviews. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes my recap is more so for the person that they're interviewing versus the platform that they're on. You know what I'm saying? Or the person, the, the content creator who's conducting the interview. Um, and that's exactly where what you're supposed to do, in my opinion. The subbies get too invested in their faves. Um, they're in RHOB, RHO Salt Lake City sector. Who in that sector? Bro chat. Well, see, bro chat, they talk about all reality shows. They talk about everything reality, pretty much. Um, Not too long ago, they had Lisa Milan from Dubai on there, you know. So again, they had Kelly from RHOA on there. Um, so they get their interviews and they do what they're supposed to do. But again, I'm just saying, for everyone here, please understand that it's content, it's something that we're providing to you. So, you know, anyway, I feel like I'm repeating myself. Oh, y'all, it was a lady that was in my comments that said, why do you repeat yourself 3 or 4 times? I said, because I'm grown, because I'm grown, because I'm grown, because I'm grown, because I'm grown. And what you going to do about it if I repeat myself for a 6th time? I know I repeat myself. What you going to do about it, though? Shit. Somebody told me I might have a little dyslexia or something. I don't know. I don't even know if that got anything to do. I don't know if they got anything to do with it. Isn't the recaps? Isn't it the CC's putting your own spin on the interview? Wait, isn't the recaps? You may have to retype that, Miss Kim. You may have to type that. I'm trying. Okay, isn't wait a minute. Isn't the recaps? Isn't the CC's putting your own spin on the interview? Yeah. Retype that so I know what you're trying to say. Um, it's all about respect. I agree. I agree. And you don't run nobody platform. You don't want nobody platform. You can go get your own platform. You do whatever you want to do. If you want to repeat it, if you don't want to repeat it over there on your platform, that's your business. Shit. I don't watch interviews of people I don't like. The end. And listen, much respect to that. Like, much respect to saying that. If you don't like them, I don't think anybody is like holding you to the fire. Like, oh, you gotta listen to. No, no. Just like I say this all the time, y'all can subscribe to who you want to subscribe to. I appreciate my new subscriptions over here because y'all say what you want. This Diddy trial is bringing me a new crowd. Not only is this Diddy trial bringing me a new crowd, but also me talking about the Jamal Roberts and Gerard Roberts and what's that racist lady name? Carrie Underdam Wood. Huh. Okay. Baby, talking about them brought me a whole new set of subscribers as well. So, you know, you go where you are appreciated, where you feel like your opinion can be valid, As long as you ain't being disrespectful and go on from there, we all grown, honey. Usually when Kev's interview people, I don't care for like Wanda and Silverback. I don't listen. I count on the CCs to recap it. Yeah. And y'all know good and well I don't like that big bitch Mark. Y'all know I don't like him. Y'all know I can't stand him. Right? Y'all know I can't stand him. Okay. But I mean, me and Scotty are friends, so of course I was gonna support when they interviewed him. But y'all know good and well I don't like that man. I can't stand him. So, can you please cover Jarvis Butts Trail in October? What's that? Let me look this up. What is Jarvis Butt? Who is Mr. Butts? Who is Mr. Butts? I forgot I fell asleep to In Vogue last night in my ear, y'all. That's so off topic, but okay, let me see. Jarvis. Oh, this is a story. I mean, what's the name? Jarvis Butts new update. Oh, he has to do with the Naziah Harris story. I haven't. So I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really. I'm really gonna have to do some deep diving in on that because I felt like I've missed a lot with that case. I think when it first started, I was, keeping up with it, but I think now I unfortunately I haven't kept up with it. So I need to catch up with that case. But yeah, I could talk about it once I get caught up on it. I sure can. Um Again, Anthony, leave that man family alone. Just leave that man family alone, please. Just leave that man family alone. Also, you have strong language, opinionated subs that will run everyday sub listeners away when they see them going against your commentary, you support in your beliefs. Um, I'm glad you watch your chat. Oh yeah, yeah. I watch my chat. I do all of that, and some of y'all had unsubscribed from me before, and I see y'all in the chat. I ain't gonna blast you or nothing like that. But what I really do be wishing, I'm that it's gonna piss some people off, but I'm gonna just tell you the truth. What I do be wishing is when y'all unsubscribe, you can't never subscribe again. I do be wishing that. A lot of times, y'all will hear one thing and then you'll run with it, and then I'll see you in another chat talking about this situation and then all of that, and then you'll come over here. Oh, Chef, I love you. You do. You love me. Oh, that's not what you said yesterday. Chef, I love you. I love you down, Chef. Do you? Do you really? Mm. Do you really? Do you? I just wish YouTube had a feature where once you gone, baby, it's no need to come back. It's no need to come back. Uh-uh. Um, AL is not listening to any of the good advice. He just wants to be spiteful and messy. Child. But I'm telling y'all again, again, unsubscribe and then they'll come back over here and pretend like, where you been? Oh, I've been working. No, girl, I know exactly where you been. You unsubscribe, girl. That's what you did. That's what you did. And that's okay. That's your choice. But it should also be my choice that you can't come back over here playing with me either. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, yeah, we see you. I see you. I see you. The man hears voices for sure, especially when he puts on them microscope glass. You know what? I cannot. I don't take any of it serious. It's all comical for me and sometimes informative. I appreciate you. Thank you. Listen, again, over here, we do a variety of content. My page literally speaks for itself. It speaks for itself. This is why I don't throw tomatoes with the girls who feel like, you know, that's what we have to do. No, I have a variety of content over here. My page speaks for itself. My page speaks for the creativity that I have. My page speaks for a lot of stuff. And shout out to my Patreons. If you're not in Patreon, you can join Patreon right now. I think tomorrow is the last day to join Patreon right now for 60% off the first month. And then after that, it's like $3. You pick your tier that you want to be in. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know, I just like who I like. I love Chef because you just say it plain and straight. Like we say in Jamaica, one and done. One and done. Yeah, I mean, I just got to keep it real. Just got to keep it real. Um, and we also see who's saying things in other chats too. That's what I'm mainly talking about. Them coming over here, they'll be talking in another chat, then they'll unsubscribe, and then they'll come over here about a month later talking about, oh my God, you know, I've been working so much. They've been working me like a Hebrew slave. Child, you ain't did no child, you ain't got a job. Yeah, they'll come over here and pretend like, baby, they've been on the island with no cell phone and no nothing for the last month and a half. Child, where you been? Well, you know, I've been working, child. I've been working a lot, child. You know, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, you've been working all right. You've been typing up a storm is what you've been doing. Drop the late. That is so funny. That is so funny. Simply beautiful. And only doing 10 hours, but we're right. Over the time, I've been working. No, girl, no, you haven't. No, you haven't, girl. So why did it take him 2 weeks to respond? Now I said that same thing too. Like, to me, you waited a while to respond, and you already knew what was going on. So I feel like it was strategic. I do. I feel like it was strategic. Okay, y'all, listen. It's Saturday. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all already know what time it is. Close them doors. Ushers. I said close them doors. The boots are sending you. I got my boots on the ground. Woo. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? All right. It's the first of the month. It is the first of the month. It is the first of the well, it's the last of the month, but the first of the month. Tomorrow's the first of the month. It's the end of the month, but it's the first of the month. It's the end of the month, but it's the first of the month. Did y'all hit that like button? All right, here we go. It is $6 Saturdays, honey. This is the Boots Fund. Okay, y'all bless the catch up. It's boots on the ground, boots on the ground, boots on the ground, boots on the ground, boots on the ground. This is the Boots Fund, the Boots Fund. Okay, there is the catch up, and it is $6 Saturdays, honey. Where them likes at? What is we doing with the likes? We got 310 on the likes. That's cute. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. But yeah, go ahead. Um, yeah, my mortgage is due, and my twins turn 17 on the second. Ooh, baby, you got 17-year-old twins. They boys or girls? Boys or girls? Cause child, it's almost graduation time for you, ain't it? Ooh, Lord. Baby, those of you that got twins, I pray your strength in the Lord. I pray your strength in the Lord around this time. You got twin boys. Lord have mercy. Ooh, child. I can understand that. 17 years old child. I'm over here with one who ain't quite 17 at all yet, but baby, he giving me a run for my money. Do you understand? Giving me a run for my money. Y'all, and the crazy thing is he is still in the bed. Um it's $6 Saturdays, y'all. Bless the catch app, bless the catch app, bless the catch app. And also too, I want to say this. For those of you who are in Patreon, I am uploading right now as we speak. I am uploading Jackie's call. Okay. As a matter of fact, it is now available. All right. It is now available and it has been published, honey. It has been published. So if y'all want to go over there and listen to Jackie's call, because I did take it off my backup page because my backup page is not, it's not gonna be for that. My backup page is strictly for politics and some other stuff. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe. It's 350 people in here. Can I get 50 people to subscribe to my backup channel that ain't subscribed? Can one of the moms put the link up in here? Okay, if you can't send a catch app, I know for sure you could definitely go over there and subscribe for free. Chef, it's summertime. Let him sleep. He worked hard all year. He did. No, I wasn't saying it like that. Because I ain't going to wake him up or nothing. But I was just, it's almost 9:30, and he still asleep, child. Can y'all subscribe to this page right here? Thank you so much, Mia. I appreciate it. Let me see. Wait, how I do this? Okay, there we go. I just replaced the PM message because I need y'all to go over there and subscribe, please, and thank you. And again, we talk about politics. I owe y'all a politics video too. Because we're supposed to have a what's the name yesterday? 2 times a week we go live. We discuss politics or just kind of knowing what's going on, what staying in the now or in the know as well. Y'all, wait a minute, y'all. It's my channel's birthday. That's crazy. Y'all, today my channel is 4 years old, y'all. My channel is 4 years old. Dang, that's crazy. I did start in late 2021. Oh, y'all, my channel is 4 years old. That is crazy. I remember first starting off, girl, I ain't have no subscribers. I have no peoples in my chats and stuff. We are 4 years old today. Oh, hey, we 4 years old today. Hey. I didn't know until I just went and looked at my analytics. Okay, come on, birthday. Okay, let's see. Okay, ain't none of y'all subscribed yet. Please go subscribe. I'm almost at 2,100 subscribers. I'm 6 subscribers away from 2,100 over on my backup channel. And I keep calling it a backup channel. It's not really a backup channel. Okay. But can y'all go over there and sub? I would appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mama Bees, for your catch up. Thank you, Juju. I appreciate it for not for them dusty boots. Not for them dusty boots. I've been on YouTube since 2007 for 18 years. Wow. That's a long time, Omar. Somebody just joined the kitchen. Shout out to Cammy for joining the kitchen. Shout out to Cammy. Y'all welcome Cammy to the kitchen. Shout out to the what's names here to the kitchen crew. Shout out to the kitchen crew. Now, when y'all come up in the kitchen, you can do whatever you want to do in the kitchen. Okay, you do whatever you want to do in the kitchen. I appreciate you for being a part of the kitchen. I have to do me a little cute post about my little anniversary, y'all? That just sounds so gay. Baby, I done dealt with all kind of stuff in these 4 years. I'm subscribed. They blocked this one. They blocked what one? The last time they blocked this one. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. David Jr., get out of here. Talking about baby oil. You put on some baby oil. Put on some baby oil. We need a party. I may come up with a way to celebrate, because I think that's a huge milestone. So I think we could party like a rock star. Party like a rock star. Yo, y'all welcome Cammy to the kitchen. Welcome Cammy to the kitchen. Listen, I am. Thank you, EB, for your catch app. Says happy anniversary and them dusty boots, baby. Y'all is taking me out talking about these dusty boots. What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? Y'all want me to call Wanda and see if she'll bring some potatoes down to the party? Y'all want some musty potatoes in celebration? Some musty taters. Yeah, I promise you, it is Wanda. I'm a always shade Wanda, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When Love and Marriage Huntsville come back on, if Wanda say something funny or something in the scene, I'm now that I probably will get on my platform and talk about it. Only because she said, Terry, am I making you leave? You talking about have a great day? No. Those boots need to be in the trash and not on the ground. You know what? I'm not playing with you. Y'all play too much. Y'all play it entirely too much. Mia said absolutely not. Oh, Terry, you at work? Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you gotta have a great day because I said something about the potatoes. OMG, it's actually International Potato Day. I know you lying. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I know you lying. Well, what do you fall under, Gregory? Y'all don't touch Gregory's comment. Don't touch Gregory's comment. Don't touch Gregory Green's comment. Well, Gregory, where do you fall into place? I got a little time left. Where do you fall into place? He said there are the men who wants to have a wife, and there are men who wants to be a husband and a father. Gregory, what the hell are you talking about? Because don't to be a husband, you got to marry a. What is you talking about, Gregory? But which one you fall under? Are you happily married, Gregory? Huh? Gregory. You moving too slow, Gregory. Gregory. Gregory said, hold on, wait a minute. To be honest, I wanted to have a girlfriend because I used to think that there was no difference, but now try to make my wife happy. Gregory, get the hell on. Get the hell on, Gregory. Get the hell on. He said there are the men who wants to have a wife, and there are the men who wants to be a husband and a father. Gregory, don't stress yourself out. We don't even know what the hell you talking about, Gregory. You came up in here talking to us like you know us. You didn't even speak to us, Gregory. And you what did you slap in your face for? You came over here and didn't speak. You didn't say good morning. You didn't say scratch your ass. You didn't say nothing. And then all of a sudden you slapping your face. What you slapping your face for? Huh, Gregory? We're stressing you out. Hell, you stressing us out coming over here talking about men's and stuff. You know, yeah, Gregory. Next time, just speak. That's it. That's all you got to do. Just speak next time, Gregory. I'm gonna get off of here because I am just at this at this point, at this point, at this point, I don't know why. I don't know why these trolls come over here and won't even say good morning, scratch your ass, get glad, how you doing? None of that. Gregory said, most definitely will, but good morning to all y'all people. Gregory, did you hit the like button? I ain't had no breakfast. I don't know if you talking about. You may be talking about. IPV. You been messy. You may be talking about Gregory. Gregory, did you hit the like button? I get a benediction. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent one from another. I forgot all about that. Or here's the Baptist one. God be with you until we meet again. God. I am cutting up right now. I am cutting up. Thank you for your catch app, Bama girl. I appreciate the catch app. I know that's right. Y'all blessing the channel. What's up, L Teddy? L Teddy, I was just telling the people, baby, we had a time last night. I had fun over there. Please, I have been waiting for the benediction for a while now. I'm gonna get a benediction in a minute. Yes, and we could sing our way out. I'm finna look up this National Potato Day though, cause I think I'm about to mess with Wanda. National Potato Day is Tuesday, August the 19th. It is not National Potato Day. It is not National Potato Day. Is it National Loaded Potato Day or something? Because this ain't 19th of August. IPV. What calendar? You looking at a Chinese calendar or something? May the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent, one from another, and until we meet again. Wait a minute. I'm gonna ask one more. What kind of national? Wait a minute. It's a go look at the United Nations website page. Look at their calendar. I think they got it wrong. Wait, United Nations. Let me see. This is a key to me, actually. Oh, okay. Wait, this say May 30th. Today the 31st. This ain't May the 30th. Today the 31st. Oh, it's International Day of Potato. My bad. Uh-oh. Okay, my bad. I'm back. I don't know what had happened, but anyway, so we was talking about Brian McKnight. Listen, Brian McKnight is a dog. The people were saying allegedly that him and his son had worked out their issues or whatever, but I don't know if that's to be true. I still say, please, 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 you ain't got to be cool with your family like that, because I got some aunties and some cousins that I would never fool with, right? But I do think that you should at least just try to, try to I don't even know. Try to come on some type of common ground, because again, y'all, you never know when somebody is getting out of here. You just never know, and it is not a good feeling. It's never a good feeling. That feeling of guilt or that feeling, it'll eat you up. It will eat you up. So fix it while you can. Fix it while you can. And again, ain't nobody saying that you got to be good Judy's with your cousin Pookie them. If you don't fool with them, ain't nobody saying it. You know what I'm saying? I just. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all prayers up for Manetta Shaw. If y'all don't know Manetta, that's Neo's ex. And also, y'all know she's really good friends with like Candy and everybody. Y'all, Manetta announced that she unfortunately has been diagnosed with breast cancer, according to People magazine. Oh man. That's sad. It says the reality star and CEO of Keep It Classy, Nails 45, was diagnosed with breast cancer last year. It was obviously one of the hardest and scariest moments of my life. Um, okay, so maybe she's doing good now. I think she's good now. She completed her last radiation on May the 2nd. On May the 2nd, so it's still kind of current. Y'all, let's keep Manetta lifted up in prayer. I hate to hear that.
I love you, honey.
Now, Karen, where you come from? I was over here reading about Manetta. You over talking about your husband, Karen Clark Shear. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I don't know how that came up. Yeah, let's keep her in prayer. I'll finish reading this. It says Shaw Carter was diagnosed with stage 1. I don't know how to say that, but it was a form of breast cancer in November of 2024. She had she was doing radiation in January to follow. And she completed her last round of radiation on May the 2nd as well. Oh man. So it sounds like now she may be good, and I'm glad that they were able to catch it in the first stages. That's really important, right? They caught it. Looks like they caught it in the first stages. So I'm glad to hear that piece of it. Glad to hear that piece of it. But I didn't want to just put that out and then not finish the story. It's not a good feeling. We're laying my sister to rest this morning. She passed unexpectedly last Friday. Oh my God. Praying for you. Yes, women, men. Let me tell you something. You all, I get that this whole doctor thing. Oh, well, if you're not a certain age, you can't ask them to do certain things. Please, y'all, go get your proper checks, especially if you have that demon running within your family, because cancer is the demon to me. If you have that running rapid within your family, you have got to go get checked. Sometimes you think you got a common cold, or you just got a headache, or you just can't do this and you can't do that, and it's something more serious. Please, y'all, I'm begging y'all, make sure that you get checked. Make sure, women and men, please. Men, y'all stubborn asses need to go get checked. Men, y'all stubborn asses need to go get checked, because you just never know, man. You just never know. Okay, so that's me being for real, for real. Um, yeah, that's me being for real, for real. You want them to catch it early if they can, you know. So please, please, y'all, please, please, please. Um, and I guess the because it was 300 people up in here, and then some of the people left. I guess you don't care about your health. Go get checked. I said what I said. Okay, go get checked. All right, for those of you that are in Patreon, y'all head over there if y'all want to go over there and hear Jackie. Okay. Um, I have to get checked every 5 months for colon cancer because my mom passed away from it. I'm sorry to hear that, Cheryl. And yes, please, please get checked because it's not a game, y'all. It's not a game, and especially again if it runs deep within your family or it runs some type of way like that, please get checked. All right. With that being said, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Patrons, again, if you guys want to hear Jackie, go over to Patreon. I actually probably upload it to members only as well. But go over there to Patreon if you're in Patreon. Mods, can y'all drop the link one more time to Patreon? I'd appreciate it. Again, you can get Patreon for cheap right now. I believe my lowest package is at $375, but you can get it for 60% off. Or you can pay for the year and get the year at 60% off as well. So with that being said, guys, I will check you guys later. Thank you, IPV. I appreciate that. I will check you guys later. I will be going live later on to recap day 2 of the Diddy trial. Y'all know I'm invested in the trial, y'all. I'm invested in the trial. I'm invested. I'm invested. This week we did good. This week we had right under about 100 people this week. There are so many great content creators who are out here covering the trial. And I'll tell you guys this. I'm okay with having a low amount of people in my lives when I discuss that because um one thing that I don't like when I'm seeing when I go everywhere is like, oh, it's like the victim shaming and the victim, all of that kind of stuff. I'm not really the type of person who can take that well because y'all know my situation. So, um, IPV, I didn't come back yesterday because I I I was not having a good day yesterday. Can I just be honest for a minute? I was not having a good day. You know how sometimes you're just not having a good day no matter what happens. It's not a good day. And yesterday was one of those days. And what I didn't want to do was I didn't want to get up here with all my negativity. I had went off on Jackie. I had went off on people who was talking about RHOA or talking about the fact that I said I wanted the show canceled or whatever. I was really aggravated yesterday. I was just in I don't know, I guess you could call it I was in a bitchy mood. I was overwhelmed with a lot of stuff, dealing with nephew and dealing with some other things. And so yesterday is just one of those days I felt like I couldn't like come back. And I didn't want, I could tell that y'all could tell my energy was off. Like for the people who are supporting like the Diddy trial are people who are here all the time pretty much. And so I didn't want you guys to feel the negativity and then it kind of bounces off of me and go to y'all. I didn't want that to happen. So that's the reason why I didn't come back yesterday. So I'm gonna take care of that today. And because I'm in a much better spirit today than I was yesterday. So yeah. And that's just me being transparent and being honest. Sometimes we just had them days, right? Y'all ain't saying nothing, but I know y'all had them days sometimes where you just like, girl, it's too much. So that's how I was feeling yesterday. But I'm better today. Um and yeah. And shout out to L Teddy because I was over there at L Teddy's house and he was able to, like, we were having conversations. It lightened up some things as well. So shout out to y'all and thank you, and hopefully you guys understand me again saying I just didn't want to put that energy on y'all. um Okay, y'all, I need 4 more people to subscribe to the backup channel or the second channel. 4 more people. Yes, you abruptly left after. Yeah, I was I just was having a bad day yesterday. I really was. I was aggravated. Y'all need 4 more people. Come on, y'all. Come on. 4 more people on this live right now. Can y'all please subscribe to the Don Unfiltered channel? Just 4 more people. 4 more people. Man, I'm glad that Mayetta is doing better because that's sad, man. That's really sad. Man. All right, y'all. I'm gone. If y'all subscribe, y'all subscribe. If you don't, you don't. I'll put it on a community wall so that the people can know. All right. Thank you, Gigi. I appreciate that. Thank you. Much love to you all. I am headed to okay. I'm headed to get the recaps of kind of what happened yesterday. And you know, finishing court or whatever, and then I'll be back on a little bit later on today. It'll be this afternoon at some point. I'll let you guys know ahead of time, but we'll be back and we'll discuss Diddy and we'll go on from there, honey. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.